to see how many people want to start their own businesses, and I think it's great. I think it's awesome, and I think you can do anything that you want to do if you set your mind to it. And the thing that is like been on my mind lately is just how much hard work this actually is. Like, it's so hard, and I think people forget that. I think people think about the prestige or the glamour or, I don't know, the recognition or all of that stuff, like the really shiny part of being an entrepreneur, especially right now because it's having its moment in culture and because it's really cool.
I put my time in the game, patient till I take it, can't stop me. We in the ring and I'm rocky, blowing up the game, I'm a Rocky. Yeah, you know the fame and the chain sound lovely.
To my 8,000 to my 2,836 subscribers, and just tell everyone how grateful I am that people have been subscribing and watching, and like genuinely it means so much into my entire media team, because I don't know, I just felt like it's been a long time since I've just like talked to you directly and kind of shared what's on my mind and given you guys an update as to what's really going on. And you guys have been great at watching Bonafide and all the day in the life videos. There's so much work behind the scenes that goes into making these videos, and it takes 4 people, including me, to do this. Kristen is shooting right now. Diane's been editing. Adrian, my assistant, has been totally behind the scenes coordinating a whole bunch of stuff. So it's really not like, you know, I whip out a camera and vlog and then it gets posted. There's a lot that goes into all of this. And yeah, so I feel like it's not just coming from me, it's like from my entire team. I think everyone feels humbled and grateful and so appreciative. Yeah, what's been going on lately? I have been working like a maniac, a total maniac. Another thing, actually, that's been on my mind that I wanted to update you guys on is I decided to really make a change and keep the design team super small for a little while. I have been for so many years really stuck on growth within my interior design team, and have hired people and, you know, even built the interior design team up to like 7 people or 8 people, including myself. It was really weird at first because it almost felt like the antithesis to growth. Like it almost felt like failure, which it's not at all. I'm just gonna grab something from my car quickly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming down. Just full transparency, so you know that we are just talking to one more contractor.
Yeah, of course.
Just
totally
just to be transparent. And but I wanted to just do a walkthrough and a quick update with you. We have some of the finishes, so I just wanted to show that to you.
Sure.
Quickly, to give you a sense of what the
look and feel is.
Yeah, totally. We have a sample of the brick. I know that the sheets themselves aren't super cheap, but where we really save is just the labor.
Okay.
Because instead of, 3 days to put it up, it's like half an hour.
Yeah.
Well, not half an hour, but
Understood. No, that's fine. I mean,
it's quick. We're gonna make a decision on the contractor in 2 weeks, and then drop dead date. We have 6 weeks. I think that maybe the other reason why I'm excited to keep the design team small right now is because I really believe in House of Bohn as an interior design agency. I really believe that we just do things better than anybody else. I feel like we're more creative. The quality is really good. We want to show this to Chris. We're actually doing pink laminate on this side.
I didn't think he thought like there will be a pink wall.
I know.
That changes everything.
It does. It does.
So yeah.
This is how the design happens. It just came up yesterday because we can do it white. If he doesn't like the idea of pink, we can for sure do it white, and I think it'll still look really good. I don't know. I just feel like with the pink, it's gonna feel really modern, like really fresh and current, and especially a color like this.
We want to be a different salon, so
Yeah. And because we could reverse it and do that wall pink and do this wall white, but I feel like it's not enough. And I personally hate the idea of like a feature wall. I always think like, go big or go home. Go for it. Go for it. And Chris is all about that.
Yeah,
with the hair and.
I think you will like that. That's so pretty. I can really see that.
The color, yeah. I'm excited about it, and I think if there's some plants that are in front of it too, it'll look really good. And I'm really excited right now to be hands-on and to do more training. And for Karina to learn more under me, for Christy to learn more under me, which is why I wanted to take Christy to that site visit this morning, so she could be on site and just have the experience of getting site time. It's like so valuable to be there dealing with contractors, observing things. Like that's the other half of what we do. It's not just sitting in our office designing it, but it's actually being there while it gets built. So yeah, I'm like really, really excited for that, which is weird for me because I never thought that I was not that I wasn't a good teacher, but that I just didn't have the patience to actually teach. So to be in a place where now I'm like, okay, I kind of want to teach and I want to explain and take the time to train is also very new for me. Yeah, totally. Let me know if you need a hand, Christy. Karin speaking. He's just a little stuck in traffic, but he said he'll be 5-10 minutes. So the long wall, yeah, no problem. Rule of thumb, you always want to come to site with a really big measuring tape. Yeah, this one is good in the office. Yeah. But, so what do you need? Wall to...
This whole wall.
The entire wall?
Or we can just do wall and then wall.
Yeah. We'll do wall to electrical. 19 foot 3, 16.5. 7 inches wide. Do you recognize my site pants?
Totally.
These are the ones I can move in. Yeah. These yeah. Two biggest reasons I'm doing it. One is so that I can be a lot more connected to my interior design projects and to my clients and really, oversee the projects and really get back to the beginnings of what I was doing and really do more design work. So that in itself is like way more fulfilling. And also sometimes I think you need to step back in order to take another step forward. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. For me, when I watch what other people are doing or other businesses or other companies, and they're growing rapidly and adding people and adding staff, you start to think like you need to be doing that in order to be successful too, but that's actually just not true, right? So I feel like by keeping small, it's almost like personal growth for me. Maybe what I'll have you do is just take some photos while we go down to the parkade.
Yeah.
Because then we can just wrap up here real quick. I'm just straight on elevations.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where you can see the whole, hopefully the whole wall or in parts.
We just finished one for a girl. Where was that? It was in Wind Valley.
I feel like, yeah, you're right here. It is that one. That's the toilet? Yeah, that's the toilet.
That's brilliant.
We just measured that. 19, it's like 19 feet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, for future, whenever, it's good for us to have the elevation photos too, so for things like, pull stations and like weird mechanicals, sometimes, obviously that's not on our plan, so it's just good to flip through the elevations as a once over before we actually issue construction. You're gonna keep those samples and then we're gonna go for a juice. And I'll be back after.
Okay, because I'm probably going to head out for changing samples.
Oh, okay, cool. Like tile and stuff like that? Or
Yeah.
if there's anything that you think is just interesting,
Yeah, bring back to the office.
bring back. Yeah, don't even worry if it like goes with the scheme or anything.
Okay.
Just as long as you think it's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh my God. Okay. We're gonna run?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start construction until January. Yeah, after Christmas.
Our project.
Yeah, exactly. Your project, you gotta get that one done first. It's true. It's like so hard to do my own project because you're just so busy with other clients and stuff that, but I'm excited to get it started. So I have sort of like a ninja mentality about it. Like sort of quiet and stealth. So I'm excited about some new projects that are going to be coming up, and I'm excited to execute really creatively on some of those projects and to show you guys some of that stuff too. Yeah, so that's new at House of Bohn. And it now that I've gotten really accustomed to the idea, it does feel like growth in a different way. Oh, there's a couple things that I wanted to ask you guys. One being, I kind of wanted to ask you guys how much you love cocktail conversations. I'm thinking of putting that on hiatus for a little while and just really focusing on these types of videos like vlogs and day in the lives and Bonafide, obviously. I wanted to ask you guys if you have any interest in coming with me to Vietnam. Chris and I are going to go on vacation. It's going to be kind of like our honeymoon. We're going to go away for 2 weeks in November, and I was just curious to know if you guys wanted me to vlog while I'm there. And then I wanted to ask you guys how you felt about having more content on this channel and having the team push to 2 videos a week. So I kind of announced that I already was going to do that, and by the time you're seeing this video, there will be 2 videos a week every Monday and Thursday running on the channel. But I just wanted to see what you guys thought of that. Okay, hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, we got Oscar's food. On my way to this meeting this morning, I freaking was thinking about the meeting and everything that I need to do, and then just forgot to drop him off at daycare. So he's with me for the day. It's been on another level, like just nuts. Yeah, I'm baffled by it.
You're speechless?
I am speechless. It's just been so crazy. But it's so much fun though too. It's fun right now. It's really fun, which is awesome because that's what you want it to be, right? You want it to be fun. There's so many things that I still feel like I want to accomplish, and it's so exciting when you get really close to these like goals and dreams that you have. But it doesn't come without its bad days, for sure. And especially if I'm having a bad day, I watch YouTube videos and I'll listen to people like Casey Neistat or Gary Vee or, I don't know, some of my favorite YouTubers. And I love hearing their stories, and I love hearing how people got off the ground, and I love hearing the amount of hustle that it actually took. And I was listening to a Casey Neistat video. He was just talking about his trajectory and his career, and he was saying how he works a ton and he doesn't have a lot of friends, he doesn't really socialize, he doesn't really drink. When I watch his videos, it always looks like he's going to these like fun events, but it was just interesting to me to really see that side of him, where to have what he has, there is a sacrifice and a cost that comes with that too. And I guess I just really identified with that, because entrepreneurship can be so hard because of exactly that reason. You're sacrificing so much on the other side. For example, like I don't spend as much time with Chris as I would love to. I don't see my family as often as I would love to. I feel like my friends, if they're not into business or they don't understand, I feel like they drop off all the time because they get the impression that I don't care about them, or that I'm not interested in their lives, or I can't take the time, I'm too busy doing my thing, I can't take the time to like pick up the phone and call them, which is totally not true. I love them just as much, but it's hard for people if you're not doing this or you're not really close to it, it's hard for people to understand just how much your time is just consumed, like literally consumed with running your business and trying to get your business off the ground. Actually, even despite the amount of social media that I do, I actually find it hard to be posting all the time, simply because I am so focused on what I'm doing in the moment. Like I meant to do some social media when we were on the site, but I was just thinking about other things and focus on getting actual work done and not thinking about social media. But I think it's really important that I try to be as present as I possibly can for a meeting or for a client or for a person, and like what is happening in that moment, nothing else matters. I definitely feel like all of this media work that I'm doing it definitely feels like a startup company, which in some ways, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this, it's super exciting and exhilarating. Before you start, I just want to say thank you everyone so much for all your hard work. Everybody has been doing an amazing, amazing job. So you guys should all feel really good about yourself and the amazing job and all the like little successes that we've had, especially in this last month. I feel like September was a big month.
Nice.
And in other ways, it can be incredibly exhausting and demotivating and just hard. I think it's easy to see like everything that's going great and all this amazing stuff and the speaking and the projects and Bonafide and home renovation and all that stuff. We're having a debate right now. Are you guys bored with our footage or do you like our vlogs? We're having a round table right now. I mean, I think, yeah, comment below, let us know. The team wants to know. And I think it's just important to be like really real and authentic about like what is really happening right here and right now. So doing something that you love or trying to achieve great things can really, it can take a long time and it can really come at the cost of like just a normal life.
I'm only thinking winning, living in a world we battle to the top. Either make it or you drop. No, the game will never stop, no. So what's the point of dreaming if you ain't achieving? Cause the time ain't on my side, I've been changing like the seasons. I know I gotta make it, gotta get it, live it better. Y'all stay still, I'm time lapse in the stellars like that.
Doing our Champagne Friday. I feel like we're right on target though for the month, right? Didn't we do Champagne Friday a little bit earlier last time too?
Yeah.